Louisiana beer reviews. Tucher, Naturtrübes Rotbier. From 1672, brewed in accordance with the Bavarian purity law. Brau Spezialitat. So it's a special brew Nürnberger, from Nürnberg, Germany, Nürnberger. Okay, I've never had a beer from this company. Imported by Wettin Importers, Chantilly, Virginia. I've had some beers imported from them. Tucher Naturtrübes Rotbier beer, product of Germany, brewed by Tucher Private Brauerei in Nuremberg, Germany. Okay, 5.2% alcohol. Since 1672, in days of the First Reich, the Heiliges Römische Reich. Produced April 27, 2023. Yikes. A year old, but best by July of 2024. All right, this was sent to me by Wayne in Pennsylvania. Thank you, Wayne, for sending this to me. I know y'all get a lot of German beers we don't get, and we probably don't get any that y'all don't get. New Orleans, Louisiana has only got just over 4 million people. I don't even think it's 4.5 million, and so states like Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and New York are going to get a lot more product. Now we do get a pretty good variety being near the port of New Orleans and port of Southeast Louisiana, because you get a lot of shipping from around the world, but mainly from Central and South America, I guess. So we do get a lot of those things. Okay, and Europe too, in Africa, but just not as much. Okay, I think I made the point. Now, refrigerator squealing when it still hasn't broken yet. Okay, it's a thick reddish, kind of reddish beige head, got a red tint to it, and it's cloudy, Naturtrüb. I think that means like unfiltered, sort of like, yeah, cloudy, rust red appearance, rust red. Okay, so we get red ales here, red ales, like I bought McGuire's Irish style red ale from New York State, New York yesterday, clear though, filtered. We get Killian's Irish red lager, Irish style red lager, highly filtered. So yeah, in the craft beer world, India pale ales that are natural turbidity are like this, people seem to like them. So I am interested in this beer. Thanks again, Wayne. Nice lacing. Let's go with the aroma. So yeah, that refrigerator does the squeal and then it stops and runs normal. I'm not going to pay for it to get fixed or repaired because it's not even worth it. Thing's over 10 years old. And my policy is not to pay the price of the value of the product to repair the product. But whatever. Smells nice. Smells like the tannic malts. The website doesn't give too much information except saying it's really nice. And I don't know how long they've been making this particular red beer. Bayerisches Bier. So it's a geographical indication there on the label, like you get with cognac, and some Louisiana has Louisiana produced products have a label on that. 5.2. Now they were saying on the website they use 4 different malted beers blended together to make this strong beer, which 5.2 is slightly strong. That maybe in getting into the malt liquor category in the United States, but nah, it just says beer on there. They're not even trying to get around the law anymore because it's not enforced. I mean, you look at old brands like Elephant, 7.2 from Denmark, or the Optimator 7.8 I believe from Germany. Spaten Optimator. Those the Elephant used to say, and the Spaten still says malt liquor. And the Sommerklaus 14% from Austria say malt liquor, just to dodge some U.S. laws that might say you can't sell beer at 14%. Are you out of your mind? Well, what about malt liquor? Oh, sure. Any ABV, no problem. Except in Georgia, can't be above 13.9. In Mississippi, can't sell beer or malt beverage above 10. So they put that in their law. You can call it beer, lager, high gravity lager, malt beverage, whatever you want to call it, whatever euphemism you want to adopt. It cannot be above 10. It's a chewy beer. Mouthfeel is chewy. The sweetness is there, 2.5 out of 5 sugar cubes. Bitterness is low, I would say. Acting up again. I would say same thing, 2.5 out of 5 hop cones. A lot of people I notice don't like red beers, red ales, red lagers, red filtered, unfiltered. There's the or used to be able to find even in this town, but that's long faded. There was Murphy's Irish Red Ale. I'm sorry about that squeal. I thought it was going to stop. Went all night without doing it much, and now I'm doing a video, so it's like, hurry up, make squeals because the video. This has similar qualities to the Murphy's Red Ale in the sense that it's like tannic, tea-like. There's a strong tea-like quality. You get that with Killian's too. That's an adjunct, not a Reinheitsgebot beer, but because they use brewer's syrup and that corn syrup. When I first tried Murphy's Irish Red Ale, now it's Murphy's Irish Style Red Ale because they moved production from Ireland over to the Netherlands, to Holland. They have kind of like a stomach acid smell or flavor, like you had acid reflux, which is not really appealing to a lot of people. Like, you know, I want to drink a beer that tastes like spit up, but or throw up, you know. But it's earthy. It's like, but I don't eat soil either. But so it's like hard to translate the flavor. You're trying to like make an approximation of what it really tastes like. It's none of those things, but it's something odd about it. So this is the kind of product with a limited appeal. But if you're adventurous and you want to try new things, new flavors in beer, there's even kind of like that sour yogurt, sour milk kind of. It's almost like a sour beer, but a real sour beer, not the ones that they say are sour, but then it's like super tart, as opposed to sour. You know, sauerkraut, that's sour. It's not tart. Sour cream is sour. It's not tart. Sour milk, no. Yogurt, no. All right. Well, you couldn't really do a taste challenge with this with other German beers. They would have to be Rotbier's red beers, right? Leinenkugel's red lager that was recently on the market here. Also not Reinheitsgebot. It's adjunct corn syrup, or what they call brewer's syrup. I said that already, but I'm re-emphasizing that. That would be somewhat similar to this, although it's clear as a bell. It's not natural turbidity. It's put in a finishing, you know, it's highly filtered and finished, but in a finishing tank. But there would be some crossover in flavors with that. Definitely the Leinenkugel's red beer, red lager, and the George Killian's Irish red lager in America. It's ale in Europe. If you can find it in Europe, most people can't. Pelforth. They might have discontinued it. Pelforth might have cut it because I was looking at the Pelforth website yesterday and they weren't showing it. But I saw old labels years when they used to sell it and it was like 6.2. Over here it's 5.2. Yeah. Lion Coupe was 4.9. This is 5.2. So they're all close. Up close to 5, just over 5. All lagers too, so not bringing in the ale like the Murphys. But you would still clearly tell, I think you could still tell that it was this. This is the one because it's a little richer. Although the Leinenkugels and the Killians might technically, if you taste them, be sweeter, which is supposed to be like richer, right? But they don't seem to be. And the finish is mostly dry here. So the score, now I'm hearing sirens. Pour a little bit more. I think there would be some gunk at the bottom, but I got a lot left in this 500 milliliter can. Like I say, if you're not used to these kind of things, if you're used to Busch Light and Coors Light, you might find this just gag-inducing. You might say, it's going to make me throw up. You know, it's just too twangy and odd and too full in the mouth with that high medium body and that natural turbidity and unfiltered thing. So I can see that. I can see how it could throw you, and I wouldn't want to drink something like this every day. Once a month, yes, I would enjoy it. It's definitely an A. I'm gonna go 9.5 out of 10. Beer Advocate's saying 87. Very good. I think it's much higher than 87, but I'm probably not on the same scale level because their 87 is very good. Mine is just good. My 87. And Untapped's giving it a 69 out of 100, so they're not so thrilled with it. I haven't watched a single video review for this beer, but I'm sure there's going to be a plentiful amount because being a famous company. But I've heard about this company for years, just never seen their products. Can't review what I can't get, right? So many good signs with this beer. That thick lacing, look at that. You know, that's got quality to it. So, Les Bon Ton Relais, a most excellent natural turbidity, natural unfiltered German red beer with those reddish malts. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Nürnberg, Germany, in Bavaria, the state of Bavaria in Germany, and take a brewery tour.